Yeah, Japan, Sweden, 1-1. Netherlands, Tunisia, 3-1 win for Netherlands. Good one for Netherlands. They really try. And they follow up on their performance against Sweden. They try win this match. But this group, see where impressed me pass for this group. Now this Japan team, this Japanese national team, these guys in the ball. And one thing I like about this Japan national team, you see, they are never that spirit. Now what I just like about this team be that they just impress me for this group. And this World Cup group stage so far, this Japan team, this team just to impress me because they no go gree for you. And the way they approach that game against Sweden, very fantastic performance. And the kind believe where they start this tournament, they still carry on, they still play on that kind of same intensity, that kind of same level. What they play for this tournament so far, they still put on that kind of performance against this Sweden. And their first match, you see the way they play, you see the kind of performance they show where they put on against Ireland. If they chop goal, they know they relent. They believe say they can still come back, and they get quality where they still fit torment you. They get quality where they still fit hurt you. And their match against Tunisia, they still coming to the game even though the way Tunisia take play for this competition so far, too dey impressive from their own side. They not to live up to expectation, but they try play on that kind Tunisian consistency, and they try show their level again. They win the match. This match against Sweden, they show their level again, they show their quality. And this team na one thing to keep eye on this tournament. Na one thing where we gats check closely because this team no go gree for you. Na one thing I just like about their mentality be that they no go gree for you. They go make sure say when you score them, they go score you, and they sabi defend well, and they get in play. One thing I just like about the Japanese national team is that they get in play. So good one for them. So far so good for this tournament. They don't really impress me, and they don't really surpass my expectation for them because when this tournament be one start, I be no even easy there say they go even do this kind of thing. I know easy there say they go even fit go far, but based on the way we dey know them, the kind of confidence wey they take dey play ball, e just dey fantastic, and the kind belief inside them, e dey keep them going. So good one for them. Man, I see how far they go take go for this tournament, and good on for Sweden. This one where Sweden said don't qualify for the round of 32. More we see how far them say they go take go for this tournament, because so far so good for this tournament. Sweden they no too live up to expectation. They no too play on that on level where I expect them make they play on. But more chance go dey be for them for this round of 32 they don't enter. So and Netherlands, Tunisia, I've seen Netherlands start this game well. They start this game with that kind of same intensity what I be expect from them. After their good performance against Sweden, the way they approach this game, they try. And I feel say Tunisia one kind come into the game for the second half small. They like improve their performance compared to the way they start the match. But overall, Netherlands try for this match, and they deserve these 3 points where they get for this match. Themselves, they really try for this tournament. They really try for this group. More see how far them say they go take go for this tournament, and wetin they go fit do for round of 32. Good one for Sweden, good one for Tunisia, and good one for Japan, good one for Netherlands. Even though Tunisia no too bad, they don't bad at all for this group. But them say they still show face. They still come back register for this group. So good on for all the team for this group.